Welcome to PrimeTech Automotive YouTube channel. I'm going to perform here today a front brake overhaul on a Mitsubishi MQ Triton. You can apply this procedure for any car models. So easy access to the bolts. Turn the wheel towards you and then you can access the rear bolts. So first remove the floating caliper, which is the top part of the caliper, and then you can access to remove the brake pads from the caliper. So just removing the 17mm 2 bolts, and then you can remove the caliper assembly from the knuckle. And now I just have removed the front rotor disc. They were undersized, so that's the reason we replaced the rotors as well. So one more step, this is very important. So use a wire brush. If you don't have a drill, you can either use a sandpaper or a wire brush and clean all the rust on the hub surface. This will help to sit the rotor disc properly without any interference from the rust. So I use the sandpaper as well, just to making sure no uneven surfaces on the hub surface. So once you're satisfied with the cleaning process, just give it a good clean, take out all the remove the rust out from the hub surface. So just to mention, guys, these are the simple steps you can carry out to do a better, proper brake jobs on a car. Yes, anyone can do it, but doing the proper way is the important step. So, and also I'm just applying the anti-seize grease. Do not apply very thick layer, just applying very thin layer on that surface. So next time when you do the brakes, it's easy removing, it's not going to rust on the surface. It's protect from the water, mud, everything. So I just prepared the hub surface. Now I'm just cleaning the new rotor disc. So this is another important step. So before you fit the new rotor, make sure, guys, clean the rotor disc, because the new disc has anti-corrosion liquid or anti-protected, like the corrosion protection is applied from the factory. So hence why we clean the rotor disc before we install. If you see, guys, so next step is I always use a wheel nut or something to hold the rotor. Otherwise it's moving here and there. This way it's easier to fit the calipers. Now I'm just cleaning the caliper joints. That's where the brakes, the brake caliper pins are held. So this area always open to the environment, so the water ingress, mud, corrosion, dust, everything on these surfaces. So give it a good clean before you installing the new brake pads or new caliper pins. And just check the caliper pins, are they simply slide in and out, making sure they are not seized. So either way, I have removed the caliper pins and then clean them. And next step, I'm going to apply silicone based anti-seize grease. But one important thing, do not apply too much grease on that surface, because if you apply too much grease on that caliper pin, the excess grease go into the pin bore, and the grease can compress inside, and the sliding movement of the caliper pin will not be effective. And there may be a chance to bend the caliper pins or seize them again. So apply very thin layer of the anti-corrosion or some kind of silicone based grease. So I have used a Brembo given grease. So I think just making sure everything okay. Yes, they are sliding in and out properly. As I mentioned, guys, these simple procedures can use for any cars with the front wheel drive or rear wheel drive with the disc, rotor disc type brakes. Installing the caliper clips, caliper springs, brake spring, people call different names. Now it's ready to install to the knuckle arm. So I have torqued the bolts for 75 Newton meter. And I'll lubricate it, apply anti-seize grease on the sliding points of the brake pads. And then they install the brake pads accordingly. This I'm just going to press the caliper pistons backwards. So I have used single person brake bleeder, or you can either undo the bleeding nipple and press the pistons back. Do not let the old fluid go back into the reserve tank. So if you loosen the nipple on the brake caliper, it's easy to press the piston backwards. So yes, it's pretty much done now. Alrighty, so once you've completed the piston pushing, now I'm just going to fit the top caliper, which is called floating caliper, into the position. So just tighten that 14mm bolt, and the job is done, guys. So I'm going to apply the same procedure for the right hand side as well. So here's the outcome. So it's an easy job, clean job. So if you want to do a proper brake job, follow this procedure, you will not have trouble. So thanks for watching, guys. Check into my channel, subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos, and support. Thank you very much.